overtime drama, national records, and an unbelievable performance that won't disappoint. The hottest highlight show in high school sports starts right now. This is Under Armour Highlights of the Week. Hey there, everybody. I'm Rashawn Ali, and welcome to our weekly countdown of the top high school sports highlights from coast to coast on the NFHS network. And as always, we kick things off with the winner of last week's wildcard matchup as voted on by you, my friends, the fans. Coming in at number 5. It's Chandler's Grand Slam, which takes us to the CIF Central Section Division I Championship between Clovis and Buchanan. Deuces are wild here because Buchanan's Chandler Bankston is up to bat in the second inning with 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and his team up 2-0.
Oh, boy.
Deep to center field. Over the center fielder's head. It's gone. That's a grand slam.
The Columbia-bound senior finishes with 6 RBIs on 3 hits as the nationally ranked Bears win 15-1 and capture a 5th section title. Up next, overtime drama takes center stage at number 4. In the Group 6A division of the Virginia High School League Championship, Battlefield has overcome a 1-goal deficit to the Cox Falcons and tied the game just before the end of regulation. Now, in extra time, the Bobcats have one last opportunity for the win as the clock winds down.
2 balls in the field of play at the same time. No score. The ball is in. It's in! The Battlefield Bobcats in golden goal have won it. It's in, but wait, yes, it's good!
Sophomore Kayla Hamrick is able to get just enough foot on the ball to send Battlefield to a 2nd straight state title. Now that's an exciting finish. We keep things moving with an inspirational performance coming in at number 3. At the UIL State Track and Field Championships in Texas, one of the fiercest competitors in the pole vault is Emory Reign senior Charlotte Brown.
She is blind. She is without sight, legally blind by the definition.
Despite her lack of sight, Brown uses a strategically placed beeper that notifies her of where to take off. And take off she does. After clearing heights of 11 feet and 11.6, Brown secured a medal and 3rd place finish on the podium. Afterwards, she talked about the deeper meanings of her athletic accomplishments.
This story isn't really about track, and it's not about pole vault. It's about, just life in general. It's about constantly changing, and nothing is ever going to be, cookie cutter perfect. And so I think it's taught me that, anything is possible.
Next year, Charlotte will be heading to Purdue on an academic scholarship and plans to walk on in track. What an inspirational story. Hey, you don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more highlights of the week right after this.
William Shakespeare said that all the world's a stage and men and women are merely players. But Mr. Shakespeare never met Stephen Curry. Ni hao, the guy who was in the gym every dang day. Patron saint of the underdog, the league's most unguardable player. Bang, he knocks it down. So my apologies to Mr. Shakespeare, because onto the stage of mere players enters the babyface assassin. And he's about to write his own story. Fall back.
Welcome back to Under Armour Highlights of the Week on the NFHS Network. I'm Rashawn Ali. It's time now to dig into the NFHS Network locker to take a look at one of today's top athletes from back in their high school days. We go a few years back to the 2011 CIF Division I State Championship between Mater Dei and De La Salle. With all the top-tier talent on the court, we spotlight future NBA first-round draft selection Stanley Johnson. Johnson, just a freshman at the time, carries himself as a leader on a very deep and young team. His performance during the regular season and playoffs were instrumental in the Monarchs' 12th championship appearance and 8th state title.
As Mater Dei is victorious, 43-36.
Johnson helped lead the Arizona Wildcats to the Elite 8 in the NCAA tournament and is projected to have an immediate impact at the next level. This next highlight is nothing short of perfection, coming in at number 2. We head to Lobo Field in Albuquerque for the NMAA State Championship between Sandia Prep and Ruidoso. On the mound for Sandia Prep is sophomore ace Joe Martinez. The Sun Devils lefty will pitch a game for the ages.
Martinez swinging a miss again by Bates.
Retiring all 21 batters, including 15 strikeouts for a perfect game. In the state finals? Are you kidding me?
Bottom of the 7th inning, Joe Martinez working on a perfect game. Strikes him out. That will do it. Sandia Prep wins the 2015 State Baseball Championship, and Joe Martinez has thrown a perfect game.
After the game, the sophomore talked about his dominating performance.
The more innings that went on, I felt more confident, and I liked working fast. It gets me in my rhythm, and I was just in my zone.
He's certainly not your average Joe. Get it, Joe Martinez? No? Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't go anywhere, because when we come back, it's your chance to get in the game. Welcome back to Under Armour Highlights of the Week, right here on the NFHS Network. I'm Rashawn Ali. It's time now for your chance to get in the game and pick our wild card clip of the week. Our first clip is from Texas in the UIL Track and Field Championships. Kingwood's DeWitt Thomas dives across the finish line for a narrow victory in the state 6A 4x4 Relay Championship. In our second clip, in the IHSA baseball semifinals between Williamsville and Teotopolis, Williamsville center fielder gets a jump on the ball and lays out for an unbelievable diving catch. It's photo finish versus layout catch. To see the full highlights, just go to nfhsnetwork.com/UA highlights and vote your favorite into next week's show. But hurry, hurry, voting closes soon. Well, guys, we've reached the end of our show, which can only mean one thing. It's time for the #1 highlight of the week. In the CIF Southern Section Division I swimming finals, national records seem to be the norm. But Saugus High School senior Abby Weitzel breaks not one, but 2 national marks.
Turn it on the Jets. I think she might be able to get it. Does she? And that she does. 21 6/10, another national record for Abby Weitzel. She might be able to, maybe 46, 47, tapping out. I think she did. She did yet again, Gene. 47 3/10. An unbelievable athlete she is, Abby Weitzel.
And the record she broke, the 50 and the 100-yard freestyle, were her own. In the same meet, Santa Margarita senior Catherine McLaughlin also got in on the record book action.
They're neck and neck. Lane number 6 might be able to get it. There could be a national record, and I think there is. Yet again, it'll be Catherine McLaughlin, another national high school record.
Reclaiming the all-time best in the 100-yard butterfly after her record was beaten last fall. Both young ladies leave behind sparkling prep careers and know that bigger things await with the Olympic trials coming up in 2016. Hey guys, remember, if you catch a high school highlight worth sharing, we want to see it. So send your best clips of UA highlights at nfhsnetwork.com, or you can tweet us using the hashtag UA highlights. We might just feature your school right here on our show. Plus, check out nfhsnetwork.com for the best live and on-demand high school sports action anywhere. I'm Rashawn Ali. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much for watching Under Armour Highlights of the Week on the NFHS Network.